everyone on today's stream, and today we have a special guest, Michael from Mask Creations.
Hi guys.
And we will be playing some games from PAX, so there will be a special game which we'll be playing and commenting together. Also, we will be playing our games, so Shing from Mask Creations and our game deck. So, yeah. Alright, so let's begin. So, Shing, the game I was
so I can begin. Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. Shing, the game I was actually pretty hyped for because I'm really into this type of games. You know, I remember playing all those games back in, oh my god, 1998 or 1999, when there was a lot of arcade saloons with the games, with the beat 'em ups like that. So I was really hyped for the game
What was
itself.
your first like beat 'em up or arcade game that you
Oh
played?
my god, I don't remember the name, but there was like almost every arcade had the beat 'em up of some sort. So I was like, yeah, I need to play all of them, and I remember Streets of Rage, and
Oh yes, that's
yeah,
probably everyone played.
all of those like old games, side scrollers, and all the stuff. So I was really, when I heard about the game, I was, yeah, that's the type of game I will be playing. And then we met
Did you?
actually, yeah.
Yeah, did you play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
uh,
Like in original, I mean the
the old
original one from the
version,
arcade.
this broken one, which had the issue,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah,
the on
yeah.
the level with the jumping.
Yeah, because the whole story with our game is that my game director is a huge fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's a huge fan of Turtles. So like this is like his dream. He wanted to do like a remake, but you know how it is when there's like small studios trying to get
Yeah,
that kind
huge
of
IP.
IP, so it's almost impossible. So we decided to also like a bit em up, but not with turtles.
I
But
see.
there is some, it's like we we try to do some, let's say, um, concepts how this could work or how this could look. But this is something that we're keeping at the moment when we will release like all the platforms with Shing,
Mm-hmm.
and we will try to talk with the IP owners about maybe like potential cooperation, let's call it.
I see, I see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And since actually there is no that many beat 'em ups lately, like there was maybe two or three releases in the past couple of years, like
Yeah,
the
but
good ones, the bigger ones.
oh, the good ones. Yeah, but but this is like this year's I think is exceptional because you have like the new Street of Rage.
Yeah.
There is like the Battletoads.
Mm-hmm.
Now there was I don't remember the City River Girls was this year or last year. Oh no, I think it was the last. No, it was this year. So there is Fight and Rage. So there is some games like beat 'em ups
Mm-hmm.
who are quite classic. So oh yeah, that's I'm awesome. So it's like I think there might be kind of a renaissance for the genre. I hope
Mm-hmm.
that there will be more and more because I saw like two or three titles also announced. So there's like this Polish beat 'em up game, the second one, which I don't remember the name at the moment, which is announced for the next year or something.
I haven't heard about it actually.
But yeah, there is
Uh,
one, and it looks super awesome. But I like totally forgot the name at the moment. I've got it
I
on my wish list already.
Oh, so I need to check it definitely because I'm such a fan of those games. I remember when I started playing Shing at the first or second day after the release, and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's the stuff. I need to play more. But actually, because of different,
Work.
yeah, work mostly. But it's so engaging. It's so I was so eager to like play the whole story at once when I started because I wanted to go as far as I can. So I'm enjoying the game, like I've played maybe 3 or 4 chapters. Uh, After that, I restarted it because I wanted to like unlock all of the skins and all of the challenges and all the stuff, and I was like, give me more. But because of the time management, I wasn't able to. So I need to get back as fast as possible. That's
Yeah, it's like the so maybe a few words about the game itself.
mm-hmm.
So we decided to do like a classic brawler with this old arcade feel. So you have four different characters. You're going right and killing enemies, boss fights. There is one let's say, trick, one thing which is a little bit different from like this old classic brawlers. So the control scheme. We didn't do like the classical brawler with mashing the buttons. So I'm not at the moment when I'm playing, I'm not like pressing square, circle, X on the controller. So I'm attacking only with using the right stick. So the left, it's like a twin stick brawler, let's call it. So the left stick is responsible for movement. The right stick is responsible for attacks. I know it might sound strange, and lots of people on the first reaction is, nah, we need like the classic control scheme because this probably will not work. But after like 4 or 5 minutes of playing the game, they are saying like, oh, it works. It's like very interesting and good idea to play because the animations and the possibilities of attacking and mixing combos, which are at the moment unlimited. It just depend on how you flick the stick. So you can flick left, right, like in up and down and in every direction. So every one flick of the stick is responsible for one attack. So when I'm doing like, so this is I'm flicking right, this is I'm flicking, this is up. So we have like a little bit down. So this is how the whole philosophy of the control is made in our game. And, you know, it's like the audience is more like, oh, this is awesome. And on the other side, of course, it's like we need the button mashing because they are very, like the players are very familiar with that and they want to feel like this old school vibe, let's call it. But at the moment, more people is, let's say, interested in the way that we did it. So this is something that we will go with, let's say.
Actually, I was pretty interested in the concept of twin stick, like beat 'em up because it's not something that common. I haven't heard before about this stuff. So when I saw it for the first time and I was playing, I was amazed by the fluency of the movement because it's so fluent when you like start playing and you move the stick in every direction and everything happens. So one by one, it's not like you drag.
Yeah, this is something that we want to focus on like very hard. So the fluency of stick response, let's say. So we wanted okay. So we wanted to make this as fluent as possible. And I think we were able to achieve it, at least on the scale that we were able to work with our small team in the office. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, I don't like this guy. Basically, it's my less favorite character.
And the whole concept of like changing the characters when you like losing or you want to change your whole play style, it's pretty interesting when you see.
Yeah, because we wanted to make the game also accessible like for the single player players who like to play solo or are unable to play with someone. So especially now when we have like this whole pandemic thing.
Yeah.
So the thing is that if one of your characters dies, you're not finishing the game, so it's not game over. So you can treat every character as alive. Let's say like one full life. So when all of them is going to die, then you have the game over. And like you said, we can switch the characters like on the go. So this is also something so when you will master the game a little bit more than me at the moment, at least. Of course. Then you can do like super crazy combos with switching the characters like instantly. So you can like juggle. I would. You can like juggle the enemies to the air with one character, and then immediately change the character to do some kind of like combined combo.
It happened to me
Of the...
once. I actually was in the middle of a combo, and it happened that I pressed the key to change the character. Somehow I don't know why, and I was like in the middle of air, and I was no, no, my combo. But after the second, I actually managed to drag it to the full, like the whole combo to up to the kill, and I was okay. That's pretty fine. That's okay.
Yeah, it's like I'm always amazed when I see my game director playing. So he's doing lots of crazy stuff with my game designer, and when they are playing together, it's I'm looking at them. It's like this can't be that hard, so probably everyone can do it. And then I'm trying, and I'm lame, so it's not that easy, but it's doable. So this is the most important thing, that if you will practice long enough, you can do that kind of stuff.
That's pretty. When I and also the whole like art style of the game is amazing. I really dig the Asian style of the setting and the onis and all the stuff. So yeah, and
Yeah,
I
I
was I
will
was
tell
bored
you
at the
because
first moment.
I'm not gonna spoiler the game, but you will see in the end. I would say like that. I mean, you can see it on the YouTube already, but basically, of course, the thing is that, let's say the setting is changing a little bit later on.
I saw
So
I
we're
saw a couple of the bosses and all the stuff, so I know. But the first moment when you
oh yeah, oh
when you
yeah,
were
of course.
showcasing the game, and I saw the setting and the characters and all of that was like pretty close to my interest, because I'm such a the fan of all of the Asian
Oh yeah,
style
we're
games.
also
So
like a
yeah,
big anime and manga fans,
yeah,
and comic books like overall. So we wanted to do something which is connected with the thing that we like.
yeah. In the meantime,
And
on
the,
the
and the,
chat, the guys are telling the stories. Like Jacob is actually telling that the first boss was a nightmare for me. Combo 5 times was everything that I could achieve. And Matthew is actually telling us that he's feeling exhausted after 5 minutes of stick mashing. Nevertheless, he might give a try someday. So yeah, it
yeah,
depends.
this is
Depends on the
it's like,
person.
yeah, it depends on the person, exactly. I want to share, guys, also because you know how it is. It's not always the story which is the most important in beat 'em ups, but we decided to create one.
Hmm.
And not we didn't want the story to interrupt the gameplay, so that's why we created like something we are calling a lore rooms, where you can experience what is going on at the moment, why the characters is still like looking for the star seed which was stolen from the village, and who they are, what are they doing, that kind of stuff. So this is something that will not interrupt like the gameplay overall, but it's a nice like add-on for the players if they are interested in the story.
Hmm. That's
So
actually
the first boss.
the first boss. Let's see how you will manage.
Oh,
You
I
have
practiced this guy.
you
I practiced this
practiced.
guy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, but there is like there is also like a thing that we did. So on the beginning there was this puzzle with deflecting the beam.
Hmm.
Uh, so now it's like, come on. So now it's very important. Oops. It's very important to use the same game mechanics
For the
to. Oh, there we go.
oh, you can blind
To
them.
defeat the
I
boss.
see. Uh,
to wait.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah, there we go.
amazing how the whole puzzles and then the gameplay are mixing together. Like I really like those small elements when you have like option to actually see the bigger picture. You don't need
Yeah, yeah.
to only fight, but you can use the surrounding for your advantage. So it's pretty, yeah, like blinding the boss and then kicking his ass. That's great.
I'm gonna eat the.
I've heard about the couple of people on Twitter were like talking about the first boss, and they were like, "No, it's almost impossible to wreck him. It's so hard. I died like 10 times," and I was
Yeah, but that
okay.
was also the thing. That was also the thing with the.
Mhm.
Sorry. That was also the thing when we were showcasing the game on, like on PAX or if you're in Poland on the conferences, stuff like that. So it took quite a long moment for the people to understand. I'm giving you food. Where are you? To understand what is the best mechanic and the best tactic to defeat this guy.
Mhm.
So, but once you understand that you need to blind him on the beginning and then give him the blue guy to eat,
Mhm.
it's super easy.
I see. Oh, it's can eat
There we go.
her. Yeah.
Did you play with the? Did you play with the Polish?
Yeah, I've tried the Polish version. But to be honest, the English was closer for me to like when you have the voice acting and the text in the same language. It's better because you don't have this small cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, yeah. But
I
there is one. I'm asking because there is one fun because it's like we designed the game and all the
Mhm.
dialogues in English in the beginning.
Mhm.
So we were translating to Polish and to other languages from English. But there was one thing which we changed after we get the translation like for Polish. From when we get the Polish translation of one of the bosses,
Mhm.
and the Polish name was Wykopar Kotron, very strange word and very hard word to say. On the beginning in English it was just like drill bot. That
Mhm.
was the simple word. But then when we saw the Polish one, we changed the English to I think it's excavatron or something like from excavation and
Mhm.
tron and things like that. So yeah, so this is like small game dev thingy
Mhm.
that basically even if we do the game in English on the beginning and then translate it only, we very often change things because it's very often the things in English sound better.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's probably for most of the languages when you have some names and like the same name in translation doesn't
yeah,
seem so well. It's like when you have let's for example somebody with the surname Eagle. Yeah, so yeah, Eagle
yeah,
is okay, but Soku it's not the same. Yeah, so
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
I usually when I see those small translation issues, like I really hate the whole translation of the original names in games. Like I really would stay and leave out of the place when you have the core names translated. Like in let's say Hearthstone, I guess there was like a couple of names which were actually translated, and in the previous games like in the RTSs there was the original, so
uh-huh.
like let's say, Uther Lightbringer. It wasn't Uther Światłodzierżca, yeah? It was just...
Yeah, yeah.
So...
But you know that this is always a problem. It's always I think there isn't like one school for that kind of stuff when you're translating the game. And I think it's always a problem, and everyone will tell you that either school is good. So one that you leave the names, let's say, and the second one that you're gonna translate it to Polish. So I think it's like preference of every person.
It depends if you butcher them or if you are making them good, because I remember like watching one series. It was something about zombies, and there was a guy whose nickname was 1K, so 1000, yeah. And in Polish, because all of the characters was calling him 1K instead of 1000, somebody in Polish thought that it would be great to call the guy Tysiak. And I was like, no, it's totally out of question. It's not good translation. So yeah, I was pretty anxious about that.
Yeah, but it's like the same thing is with the movie translations.
Yeah,
like with the movie titles. It's always a thing in Poland that people are always angry why the titles are translated. So I think the most common example, let's say, would be Dirty Dancing.
yeah. I was...
Which got like super strange, not related Polish title.
Yeah.
And everyone was like thinking what people got in mind when they did that. But I read an article about this, and I remember that the people who were responsible for the translation were trying to explain what they did. And I think it was quite reasonable, but it's not always a good thing.
I just saw the cat ad above your head, and the Neko made out of random characters. I love it. It's a small thing, but if you know how it works, it's
Oh, you have no idea how much
of the small things.
we put in the background. You need to be very observative, let's say. That you can find. I'm not gonna say about most of them because they are for adults very often, but they are things hidden in the plain sight, I would say.
I see.
Yeah, but that was, it's always fun to. It's always fun to add that kind of things in the game, especially when people. Especially when you can see that people see them and find them. So this is super cool for developers when people can discover that kind of stuff.
It's always funny to see all the small Easter eggs and all the glimpses of small jokes or anything, like when you are working inside and you see some inside jokes or anything like that. It's pretty great. The same goes for all of the adult jokes and.
Yeah, we are like Shing is full of that kind of super cheesy jokes, let's say, and it's a bad thing, a good thing, depends on your sense of humor. But yeah, we like them. I find most of them very funny, especially that. Come on! When I'm playing with my girlfriend, she's always laughing about jokes, so I think we did a good job.
Yeah, I saw some of them and I was like, laughing all way long because, I remember the talk we had about the jokes. You've sent me one line, And you were asking what I think about that, and I was like, yeah, that's great. This one I like. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the things with the chicken here, which is
Mhm.
quite a funny story because it was, I think, on Digital Dragons last year in Poland when we were showcasing the game, and there was no option to kick the chicken.
Mhm.
And basically, the thing was that most of the people tried to do this. I don't know
Mhm.
why. It was like they were doing this. Oh, come on. They were doing this like out of instinct, I think.
Mhm.
So to we decided to add this possibility to the game, and there will be a special surprise soon. Because at the moment you can have like an achievement for killing all the chickens.
Mhm.
But soon there will be an add-on, let's call it. It will be like a content update with some new features,
Mhm.
and the chickens will have their revenge, let's say,
Oh,
for
that's
killing.
great.
I'm not gonna say anything more. I probably even said too much, but
Don't worry.
how do you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one more thing I want to say about regarding the game mechanics. So you probably saw that there's lots of different colorful orbs which are flying when I kill the enemies. So these are like buffs, and they can help you um, with defending the enemies. So you have grenades, you have the lightning attacks, you have shields, life, of course, uh, and many more. I'm not gonna spoil more of even. Oh yeah, and so you need the power ups here to destroy the shield and kill the generator. So yeah, let's go.
I really like the music. You know, like all the sound design here is it's pretty great. Like when you hear all those small things like the lightnings and you know the hits. Those are small things you don't consider when playing game on the you know basis, but in beat 'em ups, it's something you need to like have.
Yeah, this is one thing, and the second thing, which is a fun fact, uh, the whole music is made by um I forgot the word. I mean, the guy is a music composer
Mm-hmm.
who worked with us, but he never worked in game dev, and this is the first game project that he worked on, and he was like, "Oh my God, I need to do this." When we talked to him,
Mm-hmm.
and asked him if he would be interested in working with us, and he said, "Of course, he's a geek, so he said that he wanted to do like a game for the game music.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of his dreams, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we let him, and everyone said that the music is awesome. But I think it's more because he's also a music composer for films
Mm-hmm.
and for theater plays.
Oh, I see.
So he did lots of different music for other media than games.
Mm-hmm.
But he of course got experience regarding doing um, the whole soundtracks for that kind of stuff. So and for big medias and for big projects.
Mm-hmm. I see. I see. Well, that's pretty great. That's an interesting story. So, yeah. And,
Done.
that's the arts, all of the you know the loading screens you should like have with the as a package, the wallpapers for all of the
Well, they are available on our Discord.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so I need to join definitely.
Yeah. there is the art section,
Mm-hmm.
and you can find them there.
I see. Hmm. And I see the
This is quite difficult fight, so I need to. I'm not speaking much because I need to. I don't
yeah,
want
I
to
see.
die.
I see those two guys like throwing stuff at you, and you need to.
Yeah, it's like I hate those guys. They are
Yeah.
quite maybe not difficult, but they are very annoying when you're playing. And when they catch you with the grenades,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, there's lots of strange thing happening basically. Oh yeah, and we have the generic screaming lady, like with that big drama movie trailers.
Yeah, and the whole skin type of challenges, I wasn't aware that there are like option to change the skin of the character until I played the first one, and I was like, oh, okay, I dig that. I need to have all of them. Like,
yeah, we wanted to have some fun with that. That's why one of the best skins is for the character I'm playing now, for Tetsuo, and this is the Tupac skin. Did you get the Tupac skin?
No, I haven't. So I need to make the challenge
bandana,
for it.
Bandana and like he's half naked like Tupac.
I see.
Yeah, it's like even if you're a game developer, you're not always
good at the
good at the game.
Yeah, you may know all the tricks and all the small stuff, but usually you don't you are not able to pull the stuff some of the players are doing.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when you look at when like the guys from the companies playing, like the testers or the game designers or something, and you're feeling like, okay, so this guy or this guy got skills and he can do like crazy stuff. But then then I watch like some YouTube videos, and I can see what people can do when they're trying to max
the combo
levels,
yeah.
or that kind of things. And come on, and you're thinking, why didn't I think about like this kind of action or combo or whatever kind of things? And I'm always amazed about the players' possibility to find new tricks, new combos, new ways of using the game mechanics that you prepare for them. I think this is one of the best feelings that you have when you're a game designer and when you're designing a game.
Yeah,
to see
when I see like all of those tricks, like I remember seeing the stuff people were doing even in like games like The Stranding or anything like that. Like I wasn't aware that people are able to think about like even think about the stuff they are doing, and then you have like the whole challenges. Or have you heard about the challenge of the Snow Runner? Like the whole they were pulling all the like elements of the trucks to one place, and they've gathered like 500 of them or something like that in one valley. And the game crashed because the new update was like, when they did an update to the game, the update was like 500 is impossible bug, and it was like throwing out the whole thing. And nobody thought about like taking all of the parts to the place, so it was
yeah. But it's like I read, I think yesterday, about there was a guy on Twitch who's playing.
Rami did the flight simulator.
Yes,
Yes,
with
I've
the
heard
flight
about it
simulator.
too.
I thought that like playing with the banana, or using the community to play Dark Souls or something like that was challenging and difficult. But then when I read that they are going to fly a plane in a
Yeah.
simulator, only with the community like orders, let's say. Yeah, so that was I don't think the guys in Microsoft even thought that things like that might
Will
be
happen, yeah.
possible or will happen.
And it's the same for the older games, like all of the Twitch plays, you know, like Pokemon and all the stuff. But when I saw the stream highlights from the flight simulator, I was like laughing because they were somebody was pulling the plane, you know, to hit the ground at all costs, and he was like spamming the command, and everyone was like, "No, pull up, pull up, pull up," and they were like, so
There was a traitor.
yeah, there was an imposter, like in Among Us.
Yeah.
And even in this game, they found some pretty good exploits. Like you can stand on the body of the crewmate, and you almost cover it all. So you if you stand there for time being, the people can pass you and can see the body.
Ooh.
They will have the report button, but if they are not like aware of that, so yeah, there's like a lot of different things. But
Come on.
the same goes for all the games which has any exploitable mechanic like combos or anything. I remember the whole story about how combos were invented. Like they've made something wrong, that's why they were able to do two things at once, and it was in Street Fighter, I guess.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, hi Mike.
I think isn't that the history about how combos were born?
Yeah, exactly,
That
exactly. They've
yeah.
managed to do the whole the two different kicks or two different punches in the same way, and they looked almost the same, so they weren't aware of that. And after a moment, when somebody started to play, they saw that they are able to pull it like two hits at once, yeah, and they were like, that's actually something we can use. And I remember somebody told me that they thought that this will be the end of the era, because it's impossible that people will agree on that. And right now we have all of those Tekken, Street Fighter,
like,
and
very often. Oh come on! Very often it's like things which people, like developers, thought that it's not gonna be working or players not gonna like it.
yeah.
Begin to be like the industry standard, let's call it.
And that's pretty cool. And how many of those mechanics actually started as a bugs or anything? There are a lot of those. But after the time, you have something cool like Shing with the combo system.
Yeah, we're toying with the idea of let's say trying to do come on. I
both
wanted
sides.
to look cool. No. We're toying with the idea of trying to do a PvP,
Yeah.
like even easy and simple one, but we will see how this works. In the moment we have.
It could be something like, in Castle Crushers, they had this mechanic at the end of the whole chapter that they were fighting, but it was too messy, I guess. It's hard to balance the whole PvP when you have like the typical, playstyle like that.
Come here.
the taunt.
And it was. Oh yes. Now he's angry. I need to run. Of course. Of course. Come on. Come on. Ah, my ability to parry is a
Close to
mess.
none
Yes.
right now. Yeah, I
And this
see.
is like it's a very big advantage if you can do it, because parrying can like kill 2 or 3 enemies at once, and it's
Yeah, I
like it's getting away a lot of health for the enemies. Come on.
I
Die
saw
already.
the first moment I saw that there's a parry mechanic. I was like, no, no, I won't be using that one. I'm too weak to parry. You know, I don't like. I'm always pushing the string with the.
But you know that I saw a guy on one of the YouTube streams or on Twitch, I didn't remember which one that was. But basically, he liked the parry mechanic in this type of game so much
Mhm.
that, as far as I remember, like 80% of the game he was only parrying.
No, I
That's it.
see. Yeah, that's
So it was very slow game, let's say. But on the other side, it was oh wow. On the other side, it was very entertaining for us to see how he's gonna manage.
Mhm. It's like all of those guys who are playing like World of Warcraft without killing anyone. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
the
come
whole
on.
challenge is like
I lost my.
tempo.
Yeah, when you concentrate, it's super easy.
Yeah, when you start talking, the minute you start talking, you lose all the.
Oh, there are grenades. Of course, there are grenades. Because I'm. Why? Okay, let them come. Maybe not you. Shit.
Good, they are so weak. Like a couple of hits and they are gone.
Yeah, but still, it's like when there are growing numbers, it's getting problematic. Oh, there's like grenade guy. Why are you here? Go away. Oh, I'm going to die.
Yeah, my favorite character.
Oh, that's interesting question. Which one do you like the most?
The one you're playing right now. Because I actually think that the tempo, the hits, like she's the quickest, I guess.
Yes.
So I feel pretty confident when I'm like doing 2-3 hits, and I know that I have time to run or jump somewhere, instead of like 2-3 smashes, which are slow and actually don't give you that much of the freedom.
Okay.
Captain.
Evacuation's complete. The ships are leaving. Warn the others on the boat dockings. Guys, we're getting out of here. Jump into the boat and head to the old smuggler's camp.
Okay, I think we can finish.
Yeah,
It's the end,
go
of the,
to
it's the end
the
of the level, so we can change the game.
yeah, exactly. All right, so
Let's do
just
this.
a moment. I need to start mine. Maybe we'll play the Hellcard first instead of game deck, because I want to show the other game before we do the typical stuff. Just give me a second. I will write. Should be fine. Jesus, the game is so. Wait a second. I need to change the the volume. Are you there?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm
I
waiting.
lost you. I lost you for a second, and I was like,
No, I'm here. So.
all right.
Well, I think this would be interesting because it's the new one. It's this new version.
Yeah, it's the new version they have. Like I've played
Okay.
the Book of Demons previously, prior like the last year or something like that, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty great. I really enjoy it. So I hope this one will be great. I
Well,
really
you know,
like
it was
the
a
whole.
hit.
Yeah, it was a hit. Yeah. So I really like the art style. You know, the small cartoonish like characters. Who do you
You
think
know,
we
it's
should
like
choose? Like mage or warrior?
I'm always a roach, so
Let's go with the roach. I'm okay with that. Kathleen, can you change the name? No, you can't. Okay, we have arrows, we have quiver, finesse. We can play multi. Play online? No. How can I play solo? Did I click something wrong? No, one sec.
2 is enough.
Oh, I've exited the game. That was a bad choice.
Oh, this would be interesting if we're gonna play with some random people.
Yeah, one sec. I need to restart it. Alright. Play multi. Look for players. Searching lobby.
But this
Yeah, we
game,
have one guy. Let's see if there will be twins enough. Starting. Oh, let's go.
but this game looks so good. I mean,
Yeah, like I
um,
was amazed when I saw it for the first time. The lines on the ground represent close and far rangers.
I remember when I saw with the previous game when I saw the first time the intro, and I was like, at the beginning, I wasn't convinced. I would say, I was like, I don't think it's gonna be that cool. Especially, I'm not like a very big fan of cards or any card mechanics or that kind of things. So I was like, nah, I don't think it's a game for me. But when I like read more about the game, when I check more information about it, and then when I play, I was like, okay, this is like super cool. I don't mind about the cards and this whole mechanic. Because for instance, in Thronebreaker, I didn't like the mechanic with the cards. I mean, I skipped most of the fights just to see how the story goes.
I see.
I was more interested in the story than in playing the fights with the cards, with this like Gventish mechanics.
Yeah. I pretty like the whole idea how the mechanics are like. I really like the turn-based games in like every type. So I really enjoy it when I cannot move. So I see that right. I need to use this and
You
use...
can't move? Why
No,
you can't move?
because we are sitting in the we are in this area when you can't actually move at all. So you need to yeah, I ended my turn. But the whole idea of the multiplayer in the game looks amazing. Like I can see a whole potential in it, like
especially when you have friends to play with.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
And you can see that in here. I think the coolest thing is that you need only one person to play, because when you can play 2 players only. So
Exactly.
even you don't need, it's like you don't need a giant group or whatever to play it and to have fun. So yeah, so I think if there's like 2 of you, or even like 3 of you, so we can have lots of fun.
I hope that there will be like the 4 people option, because I have
You want
a
to
lot.
have like a proper D&D team?
Yeah, like exactly the proper D&D team.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That
he
was
just
the-
like
What was that?
wiped all of them like in one hit. All right, I will probably. Oh, they only advanced. They are not attacking us, so I can actually use finesse. Use block on myself and use an arrow. So I have 2 arrows left. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like the whole mechanic of drawing the cards, which are, you know, without the cost because you have the mana. It's actually pretty great. Like, get luck equal to play by your character. Just no, I will take the finesse. I think that, yes, please. The guy looks like he's making the whole party going on because he has, like, as you can see, 6 of the guys around him. So yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And he wiped all of them in one hit. No way. He actually wiped all of them.
But I think he can only use it once.
Yeah, if he has the card for it, so it's.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
I can use blocking my. Yeah. All right. And then turn. It's pretty simple. Like it's easy mechanic when you see it, but it's probably so hard to implement. You know, like all of the RNG and stuff. Like.
Oh yeah, it's like but you know, it's like a little bit I would like to say a little bit similar to your game, because you know, it's like RNG is one thing, but still you need to sit down and figure out the whole system with the cards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like you need to, let's say, try to figure out all the possible combos and all the possible ways you can use the cards and how people will react on that and that kind of stuff. So it's the same thing like with game deck when you need to figure when you're like designing a game, you need to figure out the whole case and then just give it the leads. And figure out how people will, you know, it's like react and try to figure it out, especially when you guys have different ways of solving one case and go to the different conclusions. So here it's a little bit the same with the cards.
I have
When
like
you need
the.
to, when you can I think probably when they will release the game, you will be able to use the cards. As we spoke earlier, like the internet and the players will figure out using cards in the way that developers probably didn't even realize.
Yeah, it can be actually fun to see how many you know, synergies there is, because
yeah. But you know, I think it's a good way in which those card games went, because we have like what, Hearthstone and
Magic the Gathering
Gwent,
Arena.
Magic the Gathering and Gwent,
Yeah.
and you know, it's like always. I think for those games, there's like limited possibilities what you can do. You can only change cards, decks, or like settings and that kind of stuff. And adding this like dungeon crawling element, or even the story, and just using like playing with the cards, you know, and with the card mechanics. I think this would be something that would be more exploited in the future, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool. because this way the like the cards will not it's not gonna end and not gonna die as a genre.
Mhm.
Ooh, these guys the bosses. So like
Yeah, they had like 15 health, like all of them. So, and it's funny that you can actually heal yourself between the battles because we are like going up every level, as you can see. So it's harder and harder, and oh, there are archers right now, but I will have to take care of the guys around. Let's do this. Okay, this guy, then this guy, and then this guy, because I can take all of them. One arrow in hand and goes 0 after the turn. I got hit. Okay. I will take this guy out, and this is the end of my turn. Oh, I see. He's using draw pile. If empty card from the discard pile are shuffled into the draw pile. I'm wondering how many cards you can actually have like on in your inventory, you know? Like how many of different types of cards you can have and how many actual copies of it, because like
this is I think this didn't like determine this. You know, it's like pre-alpha, so I think there will be probably changes and lots of cards that we will see in the final version, even in beta.
yeah,
They
yeah.
will release that. But yeah, if you can have bigger amount of cards, then you will probably you will be able to do, I think, crazy stuff. If you will have it, we will see. We will see. I'm very interested because the first game was very entertaining, I would say, because beside the look and the whole mechanic that it has, it was simply funny, and you didn't get bored like after 15 hours of playing. You know, it's like, oh, now I saw everything and I need to repeat like, I don't know, 2 or 3 combos with the cards and that kind of stuff. So I like that. I like that very much.
Yeah, that's amazing. And see, like the whole. I really dig the rounds, like the floors. You don't move around. You just have the floors, and you just need to, you know, like be around, surrounded by all of the enemies, and it's actually pretty cool. I have like those ninja stars, you know, like small, you drop
Ooh.
the cultures, yeah. Alright, we have an arrow. Second arrow and the third arrow. Yes, we won. It's pretty easy with this guy, like he knows what he's doing. I think he probably like played this demo version, you know, like 1,000 times because he's
for a long time.
yeah, like we're on the floor 6 and we haven't like been in trouble. There are new Skeletomancers.
Maybe he's some kind of like psycho fan or something.
Maybe, yeah, there are a lot of those, like
Maybe this is like a special bot.
oh,
to
maybe,
play
yeah,
with
that
people
it can
if
be
there is
actually
if there is no players available, or you know, something like that.
it's actually
Oh, but that's pretty cool idea for that kind of stuff. If you want to play with someone,
yeah,
and you need to play with someone, you know, and there's no players, and just like
create a bot with the high high,
and a random with the random name like Blackbeard.
yeah,
Or something, and just like let him join whenever like a single player is looking for someone to play. Interesting idea. You'll have to ask them
yeah, I will have
the
to
next
ask.
time.
Yeah, how it's made. Like, is there an actual option to play with a bot, or all of them are players?
They're not gonna say, probably.
Well, you don't know, because
You don't
maybe
know.
you know there are a lot of games who actually say that they have bots because of the lack of people or anything like that, or if you just want to train or just test something. I just got hit. That's not great. And then okay, that's getting pretty hard.
Intense.
Yeah, pretty intense. I will do this because it will attack all of the guys. All players. Alright, I will give him the option, and I will give this an option. I will use this one. And right now we have an option to attack this guy twice to kill him. Then the guy. Oh, I have only one arrow. So this one, and this is the end. Ah, pretty great. My side of the map is clear, mostly. It's not like I have a lot of enemies around
but
me.
I think the guy far up and far
Yeah,
down.
he's
like a
those-
summoner or
Yeah.
something.
Mhm.
Isn't- Yeah.
they are moving, and I have the ninja
Skeleton
stars.
Mancer.
Yeah. All right, let's use this one, and then one, and then this one is here, and I have 2 blocks, so I can use them on myself and on the guy I'm playing with. I'm starting to getting good at this game. Am I immediately good at it? Yes, so I like it.
They do it on purpose. No,
Yeah,
just to
like the
everyone
next
feel
map
that they
will
are
be
good at the game. Yeah. And then there's like a final version, and this is not even easy.
yeah,
And then it's like, I was so good at this game.
yeah,
What happened?
I will be like, I wishlisted by day 1, and then I will get wrecked in like 2 seconds.
Oh, about buying day 1. Are you buying the... Okay, I don't know which topic to choose at the moment regarding buying. So let's start with Polish games. Are you buying the Ghost Runner?
Yeah, I
day
have it on
1?
my wishlist. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped. Like the release date is 1 day after my birthday, so it will be the greatest birthday present for me to have like option to play. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped, and since we are good friends with all of the guys at One More Level, it's actually great to see the whole.
Szymon, pozdro.
Yeah, pozdrawiamy. So yeah, basically, I think that that's one of the most wishlisted by me game right now. Like I'm not that hyped on the other cyberpunk games which are coming.
You're talking about the super hyped cyberpunk game that we're not gonna say it's cyberpunk game?
It's not like that. It's not like I'm not hyped on the on the whole spectrum. I'm hyped because I know that it will be a great game, but I don't feel like the urge to play at day 1 and like share all the details and like be whole, all about just this game. Yeah, there are like
Yeah, it's like with the cyberpunk, it's gonna be super difficult if you're not gonna play day 1.
yeah, the
Because,
spoilers will ruin.
Yeah, because the Ghost Runner is like a little bit easier because it's more skill based. So you know what to, let's say, expect, and what kind of content will be, let's say, released.
Yeah.
So, but with
exactly.
the cyberpunk, it's like spoilers after 24 hours. Probably it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
So we will see.
there will be like a lot of those.
And are you Oh yeah, because I asked you. So you buy PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I actually bought it today, like they announced the whole. But I'm not very familiar with all of the like starting games. There won't be that much, and the whole PlayStation collection, like the 18 games you will have at the start. I was actually pretty sad when I saw the list because I have like 13 of them. So and the rest is not
Okay, I understand.
and the rest is not the games I will be playing at all because I don't want to. So yeah, like
I think the
it's-
only game from this collection that I would like to play, but I don't have time, would be the Days Gone.
I
Be
this will be
the
the
only game.
only game from the list I don't have and I will like to play. I won't buy it now because for the reason.
Yeah, of course.
But I actually may have some fun with it. I know for a fact that my friends had a really great time with the game. So yeah, but there are like the end of the year is the busiest time. There are a lot of different releases and all the stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the new Horizon.
But it
Because
won't come out.
I love the game. I love the game.
I have a
But
platinum trophy. in
but
it,
I'm
so-
gonna play it on PS4. I'm gonna play it on PS4, and that's why I didn't buy the PS5. I honestly, this time I will wait.
I see.
uh,
I wasn't
with the
I
console.
wasn't the part of the whole console family before. I've started playing on the PS when I started working in the gaming
Mhm.
industry. So it's like 2.5 years, and right now it's like I don't think that I need it so much.
Yeah,
But-
I was always I always was Team Sony
Yeah.
basically. I think I played on an Xbox like maybe 2 or 3 times, but still I think like the Xbox controller is the best controller in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that I didn't bought the PS4 like day one. Also, I wait for a long time. I bought PS3 on day one, and I was like super happy. But with the PS4, I waited, and I read today that Sony said that they will support the PS4 for at least like 4 years, I think. Still.
Seriously,
So
like, they
yeah,
are going to do that.
So yeah, so if you have like I think PlayStation 4 Pro and a good TV, and you're not like a graphic guy, let's say, you know what I mean. You can, I think you can wait. You don't have to buy it like instantly. Especially that we have no idea how it's gonna look like with the what you said before we started, with the accessibility of the hardware
Yeah,
and
yeah.
store. And this might be a problem, I think. We
I
will
actually
see.
think that the minions are created like that they are actually fighting with you, because the two guys with the like lot of different damage were around me and they did actually nothing. One extra ooh, this card will be great. It looks like a like a legendary card. The gold.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if you would play like with 2 other play, because there's lots of enemies at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how much more there is when you are playing like 3 players, not 2 players. This is very.
I think that actually maybe the whole scale of the enemies is maybe turned up a little, because when you are playing alone and there should be like 12 or 13 guys, it's almost impossible to kill them. But
Yeah.
if there will be like 3 and you should see like what, 25 to 27 guys around you? No, I don't think that would be like a great idea. Rather than I would like to have stronger enemies than, you know, more enemies to fight.
Oh yeah, and with the also
Yeah,
with the
I have the
different
gold card.
approach. Ooh.
I used it. I will
What are
use
you
this.
doing with the money? Because I can see that you have.
Yeah,
them,
I see.
like,
I see that there is some money, but I don't know what is going on with it. Maybe there is like a shop, but I don't see it anywhere. So, or maybe it will be like implemented later, and this is just the you know, premise that you will be able to, like, let's say, buy cards or anything. And turn. Player turn, round 3. Okay. I will use this one, and I will use
Okay,
this
I still know that this is like a. I don't want to call it a sequel of the previous game, but a little bit it is because probably they're using the same engine, that kind of
one.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm constantly because it said that it's pre-alpha, but I'm still constantly amazed how good this game looks.
I'm actually wondering how many different floors is available in the demo. You know, like if that's like unlimited and you can go up to 99, so why isn't it a full game yet?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
It's so.
Well, you know, I think because look, you're all the time fighting with the skeletons. So
Right now,
probably
yeah,
you
yeah.
will have like a different enemies and that kind of things. But honestly, I would do. I mean, you can do like an endless run. With this type of gameplay you have in the gameplay mechanics, you can probably do like a super endless.
Yeah. Oh my god, this guy just created 3 additional enemies. You get to get rid of him as fast as it's possible. So maybe.
Oh my god, he looks like a skeleton pope.
Yeah, it's like
With
the anti-pope. He is the anti-pope.
It's the anti-pope.
It's the anti-pope. Okay, that's funny. He looks like a pope. He's a pope. What?
We are sorry, we didn't say that. Blah blah blah.
But he's constantly like, he has 20.
Does he have 30 lives?
He has 33 HP and 17, 15 right now armor. So it's like he's pretty tough.
Okay, so he's a boss. He's a boss.
We
can say he's a boss.
Clearly he's a boss, yeah. I can use a block on me. Oh, I got hit. And the guy has like 6 HP, so we need to actually help him out, because I don't want him to die.
Oh yeah.
And he wants to. But what should we do? I can use this one. I will use this one here. This one to try and kill this guy. Let's see if that's possible to actually. I hope he will. Oh no, he has 1 HP left. And I don't have anything to heal him. There should be like a class to, you know.
Like a healer?
Yeah, like a healer, exactly.
I think it's gonna be in the full version probably.
I hope so.
Because what, there was like only warrior, roach, and the mage at the moment?
Yeah,
Just like
three classes, yeah.
Diablo-esque setup?
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, he just moved them. So yeah, I will take care of this. Oh my god, he just. Right. I will use my arrows here. I will try to get rid of the guy. Alright. It's pretty tough right now. It's getting tougher. I'm not immediately. I'm not. Yeah, it's anti-pope. Judging by my surname, yeah. My greatest enemy.
Oh yeah, but you know, it's like it's very interesting. Like the beginning of the game was like super easy.
Yeah,
And you're feeling like super confident. Like, oh yeah, I can do it all day. Like basically, we can do endless run, and then you've got this guy, and it's like, oh, we're gonna die, or
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
dying basically. So yeah.
I just wonder how hard it will be. Like, I have 36 cards, so that means that every time I came by the next floor, I had like 1 card to the addition. So yeah. And he's he's just counting the, summoning the next skeletons. No. Alright, I can do this. I can do this. And now I have 5 arrows left. So I can use them to our advantage to try and get rid of the guy. Okay. Yes, 5 HP left. So there's a big chance.
And
that
this
we will be...
like the guy you're playing with still got 1 HP.
No, he's died. And I will be dead in like 3 turns or so. If I won't get the card, no, I don't have it, so it will be probably my end. Like there's almost no option to do it. Yeah. They just all moved into the positions.
Yeah, yeah.
So it will be probably the end of me. Yeah, and I just draw all the arrows, but nothing to actually use, because the arrows are not making any damage. So it's not great. It's not that good. Yeah, I will be dead in this turn. Probably. Or maybe it's made this way, so that you're actually unable to go past this turn because of the... I wonder. Alright.
Yeah, but on the other side, I wonder what would happen if there was like 3 of you guys. I mean, it's like 3 players.
If I die this turn, and it will be probably like now, I will try to get 2 people. Yeah, I died. Add to wish list. Adding to wish list. Of course. Yes, please. But not twins. Waiting for company. Let's see if there will be like an additional person. Black-backed. I can change my character maybe to a mage. And when I see those cards, they look similar, like all of the Hearthstone type cards, like the name above the whole topic and the
but it's like how to say it. I think this makes a game more accessible for people who played like Hearthstone before. Because something that was very I don't want to say strange, but I was very surprised was that lots of people who played Hearthstone on the computer very often didn't play, for instance, Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
And it's like the Hearthstone was their first card game that they played. And I was like, oh, you're so good at it. So did you probably played like Magic the Gathering, learn tactics and that kind of stuff, and people were like, "What's Magic the Gathering?" And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm actually playing a lot of Magic the Gathering Arena lately, like daily basis. So yeah, it's like one of my favorite things to do after work. You know, like just jump into the card game and do stuff.
Are you playing online? Or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in
online,
the...
online. So
Is it? I understand that you need to spend money.
no, not exactly. You can play for free, and you have like 25 starting decks. So there's a lot of, but they are so basic that they don't. They are not that cool of the decks as you could have if you spend money. You can buy the battle pass, and the battle pass gives you actually an option to get some additional booster packs, so you can open them like in the real world. So actually I was playing a ton of it lately. Like my core idea was to have the battle pass, so you're like this 90 levels of the for the monster, lose all your mana, each ally gains this mana and draws one card. That's not good. I will take that. So that you have like the option to draw cards, but you also draw wild cards, which are the equivalent of like cards you can spend to use for the card you want to have. So like there's an option to actually build your own deck, but it's pretty hard, and it's pretty expensive actually. Like when you want to have like a specific type of deck and you don't want to spend money, it's almost impossible to.
It's the same as in real life.
Yeah,
You also
yeah,
need to
exactly.
spend a lot of money.
Exactly. But
one of my friends is like a hardcore player. And I can see how much money he's spending on like booster packs and cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I was playing when I was in high school, and yeah, that was like this moment when you discover Magic the Gathering, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna play.
I was in middle school when I started playing, so it was like 15 years ago, something like that. And I remember the moment I saw the whole gameplay, and my first, I still have somewhere in my in my things the first deck I had. So like the memory, and when I when I started playing the Magic the Gathering online, I've bought the original decks for the expansion, which was actually at the moment available. So I have like the current gen cards and the previous old, but they are not that good of the cards. So.
I think I still have my red deck at my parents' house somewhere in the cellar with all my stuff. I think. But I was always like, are you playing like specific color?
Actually, I've played all of them, but my favorite is blue because of the whole concept of getting full control over the.
Always hate the blues.
The blue is great. It's one of the best ones.
No, I started with the red because it was I don't know, it was an easy deck. Like, I mean, for the beginners, it was easy to understand the play, and like some basic tactics and that kind of stuff. But later, I played green black. But I always hated the blues. It's like always a pain in the ass.
It's pretty similar when you see the cards in this game in Hellcard. When you see the whole process, how they are working together, like the whole synergy. I can see the inspiration, from the original games like Hearthstone or the Magic the Gathering. Like it's amazing to see how it's actually working. You know, like you use one card and then you have, yeah, we have. This card will be. Oh, so you have heal in this game. Okay, the mage has heal. So you can do the. I wonder if it's working like that. That you have actually the first deck, like couple of cards, and you will be able to buy it by money. The additional cards you need, like you know, to use.
I think it is an option.
Yeah, I will have to ask Constante about that because I'm pretty.
I think it depends. As you know, the best answer is it depends on the business model. So we will see.
And they have
But
like
you know, it's like
planned release date on Q2 to 2021
next
so,
year.
Yeah, so it's.
Oh, so they still have time.
Yeah. But it's a role
but I remember. Yeah, I remember when they. Did you remember when they released the first one?
It was like
December.
December. Yeah, I remember playing it around Christmas.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "You have to be
crazy
very
to
crazy
to
do it at that time."
But they actually managed
in
to.
the end,
yeah. They proved us wrong, all of us. So
I think there are games who all the time prove us wrong, basically.
always
Regarding the timeline and the time when you need to when you're like publishing your game.
Mm-hmm.
I think so, especially this year. Nothing is certain, I would
Exactly.
say. Okay, but is this like I understand that on the every encounter you got random cards from the
you have the deck, and the deck has like a limited amount of cards, and every time you use the cards, they are coming back. Every time you draw pile is empty, you just shuffle the cards into the
Okay.
yeah, so it's actually pretty well thought when I see it, you know, like.
Yeah, but I
Right
wonder
now.
when they will because now it's like let's say it's the beginning, so you don't have
A lot of cards, yeah.
a lot of cards. So later on when the deck is gonna get bigger, I wonder if you will be able like to deck building the amount of cards that you can use, because I think it would be better to keep the deck. I would not like to say small, but no, smaller. Ooh.
All right, let's do this last floor, and we will swap for another game.
Yeah.
The last one. Because
It's time for your game.
I know what I will be doing after that. I will be playing a ton of this. I need to tell Constante how well.
And then you will write the sacred Polish words Dej promkę.
They from. No, I won't do that. I will buy it day one. I'm actually too into like the you know, when you are in the industry, you know how wrong is to ask for that. If you get it like by some, you know, somebody sends you or something like that, it's great. But asking for it is like no.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, this is so awesome. You see this?
Oh, whoa. Okay, I can see it now.
I've just wiped all of them like in one hit.
It's classic mage.
Yeah, like a classic mage, exactly. But I don't know if we actually got hit by that.
Yes.
So you
I saw there was an indicator that
You will also
you
get
got
the.
hit.
That's bad. But actually, I wonder. Is it that bad? No, it's great actually. We have a lot of HP. I'm healing us every round, so.
Wait for the anti-pope.
Yeah, wait for the anti-pope to come out.
Oh, I have one more question because um,
Yeah.
the November it's gonna look crazy for
Yeah.
all of us. Are you going to Poznan?
For the events.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, it's hard to say right now. Probably on Pixel Heaven, but the rest, that's like still to be decided yet. Because, you know, we don't want to have a problem with
It's
the
the same
current
thing.
situation.
Yeah, it's the
That's
same
like-
thing with us.
Yeah.
I wonder. I'm still thinking that they might cancel. I mean,
I pretty hope
we-
they will cancel
yeah,
because
I also think it's better for everyone to do that. Yay!
yeah, we won. Alright, so we can close it. And time for the demo of game deck. The last and the least.
The Last of Us.
No, not this one. The Last of Us Remastered 2 on PS5 because it was on PS3,
Ooh.
then on PS4, and then for
Oh yeah, it's,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this would
One
be
sec.
one of those games that's in every console generation.
I don't have ears right now. I just got wiped. Alright, so game deck, our game. This time. We'll see if I'm able to see anything which is, you know, like new. One sec.
Is this demo different from the Bakers?
Yeah, the Backers build is longer, like couple of times
Oh,
longer, because
okay.
the demo is locked by the moment you go into the first virtual realm, so the
Okay.
Twisted and Perverted, and then you have a whole case to solve in the virtual realm and couple of quests and all the stuff. So it's not like we did, you know, wrong.
Yeah.
But rather than we gave the people a chance to see the game and
and the
let
idea,
them-
yeah, because I played the Backers demo, like
Mhm.
this beta demo,
yeah, the Backers build.
the
Mhm.
gift. Yeah, and that's why I didn't try the demo now because I thought it's probably gonna be more or less the same content.
Yeah, it's more or less up to some point.
That's why,
Mhm.
yeah.
So yeah.
But I'm so hyped. I'm basically like, because I finished Disco Elysium like what, 3 times already?
Seriously, 3 times.
Yes.
I'm waiting
yes.
for the Switch version. I wanted to buy it, but every time I think how I will play it, I imagine myself like laying on my bed instead of like sitting in front of the console. So I need like the Switch version, and after that I will play it fully because, you know.
Yeah,
Or
it's like,
if there will be like a pretty good deal.
yeah, it's like I saw the game for the first time like 2 years ago, I think, on EGX in London.
Yeah.
Because with my previous company we have the like our booth was almost in the same place as Disco Elysium, so we were like, oh my god, this game looks awesome and we need to play. So we checked. It was like super small demo then, and we needed to check it. But I played in the train when I'm like traveling from Wrocław to Warsaw, and I'm doing this often, so I have lots of time, so I can do it with the PC. And yeah, that's why I finished this like 3 times at the moment.
That's great.
That's why I'm waiting. Because it's gonna be, the game deck is gonna be my thing.
Oh, that's great.
Definitely.
Glad to hear it. You know, I will be the first one to ask what you think about it when you finish. You know, so. You need to-
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. Especially that I read the books.
You've read
I
the
like
books? Oh, I
yeah,
see.
I read the books and I like the books. So yeah, so I was like, I was super hyped when I heard that you guys are gonna do it.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing when you see how the, you know, whole game is translated not exactly from the books, because as you know, you can play your own story and your own game deck instead of like being Torquil Amor. But when you see like how the whole world is presented before your eyes, it's like, oh, that's great. Because I played the game, the builds, before I actually read the books, so I had some basic understanding of the world I'm seeing. But when I started to read about all of those virtualiums you were able to go in the books, and then compared this to the game, and I was like, that's pretty great translation. Like when you think about it and you want to force your imagination into the way of not making assumptions judging on the thing you saw previously. Yeah, like I remember reading the book, the Eragon. I saw the movie first and then I read the books, and the books were like 10 times better than the movie. The movie was crap as hell. I wasn't able to like, and I actually remember having this problem of imagining the same things I saw in the film, in the movie, with the with the things I'm reading. So yeah, I had to like diversify this, and yeah. Oh, that's great.
But you know how it is. It's always a problem when you it always works both way. On one side, when you read the book first and then you watch the movie or like TV show or play a game, then it's always like this problem that the image you have in your head is not the same as something that the creators did and you watch on the screen. And the other way around, when you watch the movie first and then read the book, you have like the things from the movie or from the TV show in your head, and when you read the book, you can see the images that you watch. It was something that I have with Game of Thrones. So I didn't read the books. I firstly watched the TV show, and then I started to read the books, and I was like, oh my god, just get out of my head, because I want to create like let's say an image of my own, and I can't because I'm constantly seeing things from the HBO series.
Yeah. I remember like having the same issues. Like every time you want to see something, or you see another type of the same movie or the same series, like books, games, or anything, and you have this cognitive dissonance because you want to have this still image in your head and you don't want to present anything else, but you see, let's say for example, the movies and the games, Resident Evil series, it's so different from themselves, and you are like, okay, there are zombies, you kill them, there is an action, but there's like a lot of
everything is wrong.
Yeah, everything is wrong on the way of getting the whole picture.
Yeah.
So that's why I was pretty happy when I started reading the books, and I was seeing the correlation, so that the people who are actually doing the stuff read the books and they know what they are doing, because the people in my head seems the same in both versions. So yeah, that's pretty great. And I really like how many things you can do, like all of the choices. How many times did you play the demo, the Backers build? Twice. All right, I've played it, I can tell you, like dozen of times, and I'm still finding things I wasn't aware of. Like, I'm amazed how many little things are
yeah, that's why I'm waiting to sorry, something is burning on the outside of my apartment. I have no idea what that is. Okay. That's why I'm waiting for the full game. Because when I get the backers build,
Mhm.
I played it once, and I said, okay, no expectations. I will do it as I feel. And the second one was, of course, I'm gonna do everything totally different than for the first time.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's something that I did. But you know how it is. When I finished the second time, I was still thinking that I probably should play it another 2 3 times, because this is how the gameplay is also like created. And I don't want to say it's forcing the player, but
Mhm.
it's encouraging um it's the game itself is encouraging player to try again and to use different paths,
Mhm.
like different ways to solve the case and things like that. So um that is something which is pretty cool,
Mhm.
basically. And that's one of the things I very much like about the game, because I think it will have this very high replayability
Mhm.
factor.
And that's one of the
And
things we were going on.
yeah, and not only because, like in the old RPGs, let's say, just let us just change the main character and then we can try to do the fights different ways. It's
Mhm.
like, now I'm gonna play with cleric, later on with rogue and stuff like that. But basically, in game deck you will have like literally different paths to
Mhm.
to finish the game and to do this. So that is something I very much like and
Uh,
I very much enjoy.
I see. How did you interrogated Timmy? The left way or the right way?
The left way.
The left way. So right, I will do it the
Yes.
right way. All right, calm down, because he's a kid. He's afraid. He's
Hmm.
actually he needs to. We need to gain his trust in order to get all of the info. So all the things you need to do is like you need to treat him well, good, in the way that he will actually go into the straight into your arms, and you will be able to grab the info. So what else do you want to know? And you just ask about Fredo. Tell me about Fredo, anything you want. So he's talking about his friend. So you see the bar is moving on the right side, so you're actually able to get to know him better. So all of the info you get actually helps you, like, let's say, what they were doing inside the game, what you normally do. And you don't ask about the activities, you ask him to tell it, just like, you know when you click wrongly, it's going on the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm the game deck, and now, yes, I will tell you about my work because he will be happy to hear about it. Uh, yeah, ask Paradise Bitch. Well, to have some fun. Let's help him to choose his words. The whole feedback system in Paradise Beach. In the first book, I remember there was a case with it, like the whole feedback processing thing. And when I read this line, I was like, oh my god, it's like in the books. And yeah, it's pretty amazed by the small details
You
being
know how
like.
it is. It's like, I think this would be one of those. I wonder how it's gonna work out, because this would be one of those games where quick saves and quick loads will be used
A lot.
a lot.
Yeah, like I don't know how the saving system will be working. I'm not sure how it will be like made, but I hope that you won't be able to like quick save and quick load, because it will ruin the whole experience. For me, it would actually ruin the whole experience, because I would like
Yeah,
to
but
have,
you know how
like,
people are.
yeah, I know.
I mean, even if you will have a quick load or quick save only before every conversation, but still you can try to.
Yeah, but if you know that you failed or you clicked something wrong and you actually lost your chance on something, there's like a lot of different things that you know, you can just load and just go back.
Yeah.
No risk, get it. It was, you know how it is. Yes. Right, we're almost on the side. Let's talk about Timmy. Calm him down. Alright, it was a good choice. If you couldn't have the if I didn't choose the scalpel options, I wouldn't be able to do it. You know, like every choice, every profession, and every little thing. Like for example, the computer in the secretary office. If you click on it and you get all the details you have to search for, it will be easier to do some stuff in the later parts of the case. So that's amazing. That's well thought when you think about all of the things that are needed in order to have like the line or anything like that.
Is the writing and the quest team the biggest team? And
you know, it's not like it's the biggest team, rather than it's the most complicated thing to do. Like you know, the whole branching system.
Yeah, because this is like this type of game where like the story and the cases, you know, like this kind of system which is made by people who, like, let's say, write things, are responsible for. So that's why I was asking if this is like the biggest team.
There are a couple of people working on the writing, and the author is also the writer, you know, of some of the elements of the game, and the whole, you know, he's a consultant to the game, because we need to have all the things covered, you know, like on the way. It's great and it's working fine. As you can see in the codex, there are a lot of things you can uncover during the playthrough. You have like the options to read more about the world, or just the journal, you know, like you can treat it as a journal actually, but there are also a lot of different things you need to consider during your playthrough. Let's say, for example, technologies and the suit, and you have like tips about the tech, or the you know, what to do next if you have the correct informations, you know, like the whole informations about couches, game pill.
People, you will have to read.
Yeah, it's type
stuff.
of game you need to, you know, like yeah, we have like couple of different options, but right now we won't choose any of that because we have still one more thing to do. Were you able to help the woman in the couch?
No.
You weren't. Almost
No.
nobody actually managed to help her. I will try to do it. If I'm wrong, that's bad for me, because it will look like I haven't done this like dozen of times. But let's see. Offer assistance. Analyze the problem. Yeah. Senses. Hearing is first. Then comes prior perception, deep feeling, the positioning. If you have the scalpel, it's much easier. So yeah, so you have option to. All right, let's activate the firewall. Use jamming barriers, and let's revitalize her. First thing, her senses. Proprioception is done, so we can move her arm. Right now we can sense of balance. Right, then sense of touch. No. Sense of smell. Okay. And I failed. shit. Alright, finish virtualization, sense of touch. Okay. If I played this different way, I could be actually able to help her. But yeah, one wrong click, and as you can see, you may make somebody go into coma. Let's say, what do we have here? It's nothing to say. Right, we did the computer, we did the Harf. Timmy told us something. All right, let's make assumptions judging on the whole things we got. So we have the he actually told me when the bar was on the right side that they were in the Twisted and Perverted. So I will look for him in there. If you, let's say, made an assumption that they are somewhere else, like for example the Paradise Beach, you could be like able to go there and explore it in search for Fredo. Yeah. Also, I can inspect the couch, but nothing more. Alright, so let's go into Twisted and Perverted. And as I know, the demo ends in 2 minutes starting from now. So I don't have a lot of time to show, but I will do my best. It's loading, yeah. Okay, and the demo ends in 2 minutes. So let's, for example, go there, this way. We have a unicorn, and he has a magic trick.
Yeah, that was quite unexpected.
Yeah.
Because that was the first NPC that I like choose to encounter when I was playing, and I was like, what the hell is that? But then I was like, okay, I dig it. I like it. Give me more.
Yeah, exactly, like the medal card, and boom, we died. Right, let's go this way. Got 2 girls and Kenzo and the guy, the Zed. Okay, let's kill Zed.
Because Zed is dead.
Zed is dead, exactly. That was actually pretty great reference, you know. Alright, we can talk to Kenzu, and we can actually use him as our partner. And we have 40 seconds, so yeah. Ramon and his different things, so yeah. And again, the unicorn, let's say, do you want the magic trick? Yes, we want the magic trick. And they died. Okay, and let's go to my favorite, Umbra. 4 seconds. Are you looking for sex? Yes. Yeah, that's it for the demo. Alright, thank you very much, Michael, for taking your time and playing.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
A pleasure.
We should do it someday, like, again, you know, it could be
Yeah,
pretty
we
great.
need to take Kuba.
Yeah, we need to take Jacob to play with us.
Oh,
exactly.
you know, I think if you guys would be interested and you'll have some time when we will release like the proper multiplayer,
Yeah,
then we can then we can play.
Definitely. I'm in. Count
Okay.
me in.
Yeah, no problem. I will take one guy. I will take Greg or Andrew from our team, and you and Kuba can play, and we can do it.
Sure. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Take
Take
care.
care.